So I haven't uploaded anything in a while. um, Mostly because it takes a long time to do any kind of editing. I just want to do just a real quick how-to thing on converting like a double A batteries to a wall plug-in. I had this back when I had a landline. I was too cheap to get a phone that actually had call display, so I bought this just a little box to do that. Problem is the batteries were always going dead on it, and I finally took this off the wall a little while ago, and it's going into the recycle bin, but I actually forgot what I did. And it's pretty basic. So this thing took 3 AAA batteries, and I just don't want to buy batteries anymore. So I started with a generic 12 volt 0.3 amp wall transformer. I don't throw these away. When a piece of electronics goes out, I save these because they're excellent power supplies. So I'm starting with 12 volts. This thing needs 4.5 volts. So all I did, I went to a local electronic supply store. You have them in every major city. And I bought, it's a 7805. That's the part number. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. I'm just doing this on my phone. Anyway, it's a 5 volt regulator. And it doesn't need any fancy electronics on top of this. One side of the lead is 12 volts in, and I believe this regulator, it's got a range. I think it's like 8 to 16 volts input. So my wall transformer is 12 volts. I'm putting 12 volts in. The other lead, in this case the center lead, is ground. So on the transformer, the black and white stripe is positive. The solid black wire is ground, and the output is 5 volts to the I already forgot what it's called. Call display. So that would go to the positive input of the 3. And yes, you're gonna have to figure out for yourself which is the input, but it goes 12 volts in, and then the ground goes to the ground side from the 3 batteries, and that's it. I can eliminate. It's a 5 volt regulator. This thing's supposed to be 4.5 volts, but that half a volt range does not matter in this case. Yeah, usually devices like this, they'll have a range, like a voltage range that they can handle themselves. 4.5 to 5 volts was okay, it worked. You can do this with virtually any device. And regulators come in different flavors. You can, I don't know all of them, but you can get 3, 5, 9. And it doesn't need any extra electronics. And if you actually are drawing some heavier power, the back of this is meant to go to a heat sink, so a piece of aluminum, just to dissipate the heat. Super simple. You no longer have to worry about changing out batteries. And if you're worried about power consumption with this thing, just unplug it if you're not using it.